Hi people, it's Sarkavist here, and today I'm going to be doing a very quick review for Asphalt 8 Airborne Plus. And this might seem like a bit of an odd choice, but it highlights something that could show an interesting new direction for mobile games, though I'm not going to get my hopes up. So Airborne Plus is essentially the same game as Asphalt 8, which came out all the way back in 2013. And it's a fairly standard arcade racer with some, I think, nice graphics, even today, very nice graphics, some strong gameplay, engaging gameplay. But the issue at the time was that Asphalt prior to Airborne was just a series where you would pay an upfront fee and then you would get a complete experience, so a traditional app, I suppose, before we went into the microtransaction and ad-driven form of monetization. But using Apple Arcade, the game has been reborn as Airborne Plus and has none of the traditional monetization mechanisms. It is, lo and behold, just a game. And it's almost like an eye into an alternate universe where Gameloft decided to not make the original Airborne into a free-to-play game and instead just made it a traditional title. Now, unfortunately, you do have to have Apple Arcade to play Airborne Plus, so if you don't already have it, it's a little bit of a commitment if this sounds like something that you want to try. If you do have Apple Arcade already, it's definitely worth your time. It's a really fun, engaging race, and I think in many ways it's better than Asphalt 9. I think as beautiful as Asphalt 9 is, I can't get away from the fact it's a great looking game. It does have a tendency to play itself even by the standards of a mobile game, and this title I think demands a little bit more of you match to match. And also the races, I think, on average, are a longer length. That was another thing I didn't particularly like about Asphalt 9. So I think there are some genuine advantages over Asphalt 9 and Asphalt 8. But then on top of that, you of course get the fact that with it being the Apple Arcade Airborne Plus mode, it is just a game. And it really peels back some of the, griminess that you may have associated with the original when it went in this direction, and just shows you what it is to just play a decent game on mobile. And it's fantastically suited for mobile. You can just do these quick pick up and play races. It's got I can't really tell if it's revamped, but the progression system is now in a way that you don't have to be too grindy to unlock cars and upgrades. Maybe more grindy than like a console equivalent racer, but obviously it's not trying to encourage you to spend real money anymore because you can't. So it has to implement a progression system that's actually workable. Whereas I recall originally in the first incarnation of the game, you would get to a point where it would get very hard to generate money, which made it very hard to upgrade your car, and then you just wouldn't be able to compete in races. But in this game, you can do it. You just have to do maybe a few replays, just upgrade your car, keep it in line with your competition, and then everything becomes quite straightforward. So this is quite a small review because I would like to recommend the game, particularly to those who have Apple Arcade. In that case, it really is a no-brainer. You can just go download it onto whatever Apple device you have. I think this is a really encouraging thing to see, that you can have these great traditional loved titles from the App Store that are brought into Apple Arcade and have their monetization aspects removed, so you can just see them as a game and nothing more. As always, people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.